So today's topic is like we have three subtopics. One is record type, then we have page layouts, and then
Mhm.
how they are linked, like page layout assignment to record type. So we have already seen and aware about page layout. It's a out of MVC, it's a view, right? Pictorial
Right.
representation of data. So
Mhm.
before that, before we cover them, let me tell you the requirement, what my requirement is, and then
Mhm.
with the help of that requirement, we'll be covering subtopics. So my requirement is on patient, I have status, source, and membership ID and name, right?
Mhm.
So my first requirement is I have two, like currently, before that, very quickly, let me open patient detail. That will give you a better idea. Let's open patient detail tab. So currently, when I'm trying to click on new, let's click on new here. It is directly opening a page where name,
Right.
membership ID, and status is there, right?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
my requirement is when I click on new, it should give me a
Okay.
screen with drop down, marketing, and non-marketing has two value in that drop down. If I select marketing from that drop down and click on next, it should show me the screen with name, status, and membership ID, no source. If I click on non-marketing, if I select non-marketing in that intermediate screen and then I click on next, then I should see a screen with all four fields. This is my requirement. So currently I am directly getting a screen like this, but I want a intermediate screen. When I click on new button, I want a intermediate screen. If I select marketing in that drop down and select next, it should show me only three fields. If I select non-marketing, it should show me all four fields.
So it's almost like filtering the fields.
It's like I want users to have two options, like they can create
Okay.
patient with providing value for name, status, and membership ID, or they can
Mhm.
create a patient record by providing value of all four
Okay.
parameters, right?
Okay. Okay. Not every record needs to have all the fields.
Right, exactly. So how
Okay.
to do that? What would be my approach?
Mm-hmm.
So here we have two views, like one view where name, status, and membership ID is there. One where all four fields are there. Like we need two views.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
view is nothing but page layout in Salesforce, right?
Right. Right.
So I need two page layouts. On marketing, I would have which all fields? Name, membership ID, status, no source. On non-marketing, I need name, membership ID, status, source. I need source as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need two views, then I need two record types.
Mm-hmm.
The intermediate screen that I'm telling you that we need to see, that screen will come with the help of record type. So that drop down that I'm asking, that will be created with the help of record type. So I'll be creating two record type, marketing record type
Okay.
and non-marketing record type. And finally,
Okay.
I will assign marketing layout to marketing record type and vice versa. So basically we need two page layouts or two views, because the view in one view I need three fields, in another view I need four fields.
Four fields.
Then
Yeah.
I'll be creating two record types. Why to create record type? For that intermediate screen that will have a drop down, marketing record type and non-marketing. When I select
Mm-hmm.
marketing, I should see marketing view. So I need to
Mm-hmm.
assign marketing layout to marketing record type and vice versa. So page layouts will be assigned to record type and record type will be displayed in the intermediate screen. So any issues
Mm-hmm.
till now in understanding it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Okay. So how to do that? Let's very quickly. So one layout we already have. So one more layout we need to create, right? One layout is a default layout. So
Right.
so click on setup here,
Mm-hmm.
object manager, patient detail. Here we have page layout and uh, just a minute. So here we have lightning record pages, or here we have page layouts. So one layout is already there, patient detail layout. Oh, and
Yeah.
this layout has three fields, right? Name, membership ID, and
Right.
status. But the fourth field that we need, source, that we have
Mm-hmm.
not created yet. So very quickly, let me create that source field.
Mm-hmm.
So first step would be to create a source field from our project. We have source as well as a field. So and that would be a drop down. So drop down our pick list in Salesforce, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so name it as source and say we have probable sources, like from which all sources patient can come. It can be newspaper, it can be referral, it can be direct, it can be social media. So let's for now go with these values. Next,
Mm-hmm.
next, and save.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's quickly go to page layouts.
Mm-hmm.
This page layout is already there, right?
Yeah.
So let's edit this layout
Uh-huh.
and let's see which all fields we have on this layout. We have
We have
all four
all
fields
fields.
on this
Yeah.
layout.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
means it is
It's in
nothing
our
but
marketing.
non-marketing. So I can term it as non-marketing, right?
Yeah.
So let's term it as non-marketing. Let's click on edit. And to avoid any confusion, click on layout properties and mark it as non-marketing, just for our understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Non-marketing layout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and click on save. Now create a new layout that will act as marketing layout. Clone it from non-marketing and give name as marketing layout. So it will be cloned from non-marketing, and non-marketing
Where,
has four fields, right?
where was that option,
Mm-hmm.
Sumit? The
Uh,
clone?
yeah, just a moment. Let me delete this and let's repeat that step again. So just in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So click on new.
Uh-huh.
Here we have existing page layout. We need to
Enter
select
page
the
layout.
existing
Oh,
page
okay.
from which the new layout will be cloned. And I am giving it
Oh,
name
okay.
as marketing layout.
Marketing layout. Okay.
Click on save.
Mm-hmm.
So now this will be cloned from non-marketing, but I am giving name as marketing, and on
Mm-hmm.
marketing, I don't need source, right?
Right.
So just remove it from here, click on this icon name, membership ID and status,
Oh, okay.
and click on save.
Uh-huh.
So now we have two views or two page layout. One is marketing, one is non-marketing. Now next step, I need to create two record types. One is marketing record type, second is non-marketing record type. Click on new, give some meaningful name, marketing record type. So here we have the security screen the way we had for object, field, tab, application. So I am creating this record type. So I can show this to all the profiles, or I can have an arrangement where one user is able to see that record type and second is not able to see that record type. For now, let's make it visible for all the profile and click on next. Now they are asking which layout or which view we need to show to this record type. To marketing record type, which layout we need to assign? Hello.
Sorry?
Yeah. So I am creating marketing record type. So if
Yeah.
you select marketing record type, which layout I need to open?
Marketing layout.
Marketing layout, right? So
Yeah.
marketing layout, click
Mm-hmm.
on save.
Okay.
So marketing record type is created.
Mm-hmm.
Again, click on record type. Let's create second record type, that is non-marketing record type.
Mm-hmm.
Let's click on next. So this
Mm-hmm.
step is nothing but assignment of page layout to record type. This time I am creating non-marketing record type. So
Right.
which layout I would be assigning to non-marketing record type?
Non-marketing.
Non-marketing layout. Click on save. So now,
Okay, now when you are creating a record, you can choose which record type it is, and based on that, it
exactly,
will display the fields.
exactly. So let's test
Oh,
that. Click on new. So we are getting a intermediate screen, marketing record
yeah.
type or non-marketing record type. And to this record type, we have assigned a marketing layout. To this one, we have assigned non-marketing. Accordingly, it will show us the fields. So let's select marketing record type, click next. Only three fields are there. Click on
Okay.
cancel, select non-marketing.
Okay.
Next,
So
we have,
based on the requirement, we first create
uh-huh,
page layouts, different page layouts with all the fields,
right.
and then we assign the pages to record types,
Record
right?
type, exactly. So there are
Okay.
like many times there are multiple teams in an organization, and it is
Mm-hmm.
not necessary that all the teams need to populate same fields, right? There
Right.
can be like one field is not, I would say, relevant for a particular team. So
Right. Right.
why to force them to populate that? So there is a requirement from clients that let's give us like three to four options for different teams,
Mm-hmm.
so that when
Mm-hmm.
one team is trying to create a record, they are fulfilling
Mm-hmm.
or populating different set of fields. Second
Mm-hmm.
team is populating different set of fields. So that is
Okay.
what. So we always create page layouts and assign those page layouts to record type. Now,
Okay. Okay.
now from this originates our second requirement. So let me show
Mhm.
you very quickly. Let me open non-marketing record type. So in the source, I have four options: newspaper, referral, direct, social media, right?
Right. Right.
So my next requirement is,
Mm-hmm.
let's remove this. My next requirement says
Mm-hmm.
when I am selecting marketing record type, I
Mm-hmm.
should see all four fields. but source with direct and referral values only. I don't need other two drop down values, which are social media and newspaper. And when I'm selecting non-marketing, again, I need to see all four fields, but source with newspaper and referral. Not referral, it's newspaper and social media. So this is my requirement. I need same set of fields, but in one record type, source drop down is showing me different values. In second record type, source drop down is showing me different values. Requirement is
So
clear?
in this, no, I mean, in this scenario, the marketing record type will also have the field source, but with only two values. That's what
With
you're
only
saying,
two
right?
values. And in the non-marketing, again, same field will be there, but other two values.
Oh, okay, okay. Now we are going to, how do I explain? Just we are going to differentiate based on the field,
So
values of the field.
yeah, so there can be two possibilities. One can be we have different set of fields on different
Right.
page layouts. Second can be same field but with different drop down values.
Okay, okay,
So same source field is showing different drop down values on different page layouts. So
okay.
how to deal with that? So let's just so before that, on both the layouts, make sure that we have all the fields. So let's quickly go to edit object. This time requirement is bit different. So go to page layout.
Mm-hmm.
On marketing layout, we had three fields, right?
Yeah, we have to add the source also
We
now.
have to add the source, right? Click on save. But now quickly verify whether my requirement is getting fulfilled. Let's quickly verify.
Mm-hmm.
It will not, right?
No, it'll have all the four values.
It will have all the four values. So in the marketing, we have all four.
The four values, yeah,
And in the non-marketing, again, I have all four.
four values, yeah.
But this is not my requirement, right?
Right.
So click on edit object. So this
Mm-hmm.
also we deal with record type only. So go to record type,
Okay.
click on marketing record type first,
Mm-hmm.
search for the pick list where we need to make changes. In this case, we have source where we
Yeah.
need different drop down values. Click edit.
Mm-hmm.
So for marketing, I need to see direct and referral, right? So remove newspaper and social media
Oh, okay.
and referral and direct are there. Click
Selected values.
save.
Okay.
Yeah, click save.
Mm-hmm.
And let's repeat the same for non-marketing. Click on non-marketing,
Mm-hmm.
edit. For non-marketing, I need to see newspaper and social media. Newspaper and social media are selected. Click
Mm-hmm.
on save. So from the record type itself, we control drop down values,
Values. Okay.
right? Let's refresh this screen and let's verify this. So there can be a scenario where business team says that, okay, same field is relevant for both teams, but with different drop down values. So in
Right.
that scenario, like we go with same set of fields, but with different drop down values. So let's
Values. Okay.
go with marketing first. Next,
Mm-hmm.
source as only referral and direct. If I cancel this, non-marketing, it has only newspaper and social media.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the two main utility that we get from record type. First one,
Mm-hmm.
record type enable us to get to show different set of fields on different page layout. Second, record type help us to show different drop down values of a same field on different views. So field is same, but with different drop down values on different layout. So on
Mm-hmm.
marketing, it is showing me other values. On non-marketing, it is showing me other values.
Mm-hmm.
So any issues, Anita, till now?
No, no, Sumit.
Okay. So like that was all about the day. Just summarize like what all things we have covered. So first we started with record type.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Right.
First we started with page layout. Page layout is
Mm-hmm.
nothing but view. View is nothing but
Right.
from MVC, it's page layout. So
Right.
I need to create two views, one with all four fields, one with three fields. I had
Right.
marketing and non-marketing layout.
Non-marketing. Yes.
Then I created two record types, marketing
Mm-hmm.
and non-marketing, and I assigned marketing layout to marketing record type, non-marketing layout to non-marketing record type. That was our first requirement. In the
Yeah.
second requirement, my requirement was bit different. This time I need to show all four fields, but with
Mm-hmm.
one field with different drop-down values. So that also we handled with the help of record type. In the
Mm-hmm.
marketing record type, we show two drop-down values, and in non-marketing, we show other two drop-down
From
values.
values.
So
Yeah.
that is how we control the visibility or show different set of fields or same field
Mm-hmm.
with different drop-down values on a
Mm-hmm.
particular layout. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
utility of record type. So
Okay.
any issues,
So
any,
no, this I understand. Just one, random question. So in real life scenarios, projects, right?
mm-hmm.
Typically, on average, maybe how many fields will a record have?
Yeah, mostly like in a live project, you would have like anywhere from 25, 30, 35, like at least that much amount of fields would be there on a particular object. So
Okay.
basically, all 25 or 30 are not relevant for a particular team, right?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, so basically there we have very large importance of record type. We get
Mm-hmm.
a get for this team. Uh, if we are creating a patient record for a marketing team, let's
Mm-hmm.
show them only these 12 fields. And
Mm-hmm.
and on top of that, out of those 12, like in on two layouts, like a particular field is common. So that
Mm-hmm.
common field should show different drop-down values. That also can
Right.
be a requirement. So we
Right.
handle this with the help of
Yeah.
record.
And one more thing, Sumit. Let's say, there are 30 fields.
Uh-huh.
Now we want to create a layout with just 10 fields.
Mm-hmm.
So, like how you did here, you cloned the layout, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
you deleted one field. So, is
Mm-hmm.
that exactly how we'll do? We'll clone and then remove the 20 fields?
Exactly. So the default layout will have all the fields, right? So
Right.
as per our requirement, we have to remove the unwanted field from the page layout. So by default, all the fields would be on layout.
Okay, so that is the only way to do it, right? There is already a default layout.
Uh-huh.
So later, whatever layout is required, we will edit that particular default layout and rename it as, I mean, we'll clone it and then edit
Right, right.
based on the
Exactly.
requirement.
Exactly. So
Okay.
we need to clone it from a layout, then only we can create a second layout.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll then add or remove. We can also add,
Exactly.
right? We can
Yeah,
add a
yeah.
new field.
Yeah,
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 we
right.
can, we can add, we can remove, we can do
Okay,
anything. We can change the name. In the first layout, I change the name to, from the layout properties, I change the name, right? So we can
right,
change the name, we can remove the field, we can add the field. So those are
right.
things we
Okay,
can do. In the field
okay,
history tracking, we added one related list. So those are things we can change on layout.
okay, okay, okay. I get it.
So
And on average, how many records will be there? Is it
um,
different for every
mostly
project?
like not more than four or five. I would say largely like in different projects, we have seen say three type of record type, four or five, not more than that commonly. That's very
No, no,
rare.
no. I'm asking about, the amount of data, the number of
Data,
records in an
data. I mean,
Yeah.
data is like in I would say in like I would say 1 lakh or like 10 lakh in the
Okay.
amount of that. So data sets are very huge. So
Okay.
no, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
But the record types will only be few. There'll not be like too many record types.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Because I mean it's very highly unlikely like we have 10 or 20 record types, because then
Okay.
there are like linked functionalities with record types, so we need to maintain them as well. Going forward we'll see. So they normally keep it at like very low, like 3, 4, 5, not more than that.